Looking for your next night out in Worcester? Tee Up Tap Room is the place to be. With 5 golf simulator bays, more than 20 dartboards, a full bar and kitchen, and leagues for both golf and darts running year-round, Tee Up is the go-to spot for competition and community. Swing by Tee Up Tap Room at 70 James Street in Worcester and see why it's the city's home for golf, darts, and good times.
Vote for who you guys think is going to take this game. Looks like some laughing going on there. So we're finally underway, and Berto, well off on that opening dart here. So tough one there. Rudge, a little bit of a smile. Certainly a lot closer to the center of the board. So Rudge will be leading off here in our opening game. Both Berto and Rudge in desperate need of points. Rudge sitting ahead with 4 points. Berto has not found any luck for the past couple of weeks in that opening round. So not even so much for points, really for pride here in Week 6. Berto wants to get over the hedge past his good buddy Mark Rudge here and find himself into the second round for the first time in some time, actually. I think since Week 1 this season. Rudge obviously has been playing a little bit more of a game that we're used to seeing from him. His darts have been slightly elevated in the past couple of weeks. He's had some tough first-round draws, but scoring has been there. Struggle on some doubles these past couple of weeks. Berto doing a great job to grab that third dart in that segment. So solid opening starts here. Again, first game on stream, first game of the day for these guys, potentially. Already in the mid to high 60s, so certainly going to see these averages want to creep up slowly. Rudge not able to grab anything really good there, so only 30 punched in. Immediate opportunity here for Berto to try and punish this throw. Berto not able to sneak that third dart over that dart in the 20 segments. So both guys pretty close down the line here after 3 visits to the board. And Rudge only able to grab 60 there. So looks like we have a pretty tied poll here. Looks like Berto and Rudge, 50% of the vote. You guys have plenty of time to try and fill that poll up with your answers. Solid ton there from Berto. Really pushing ahead here. Rudge will have to at least grab one triple. There's that. Oh, wants to potentially fill it up. Big 180 there from Mark Rudge. Solid darts. Berto, first one to really put some pressure on Rudge, and Rudge comes firing back with the immediate pressure. Love to see it. And Rudge will have some time here working with this 101. Berto only able to find 41, so not at an out. Marooned on 166. 81 left here for Rudge. Not able to grab that triple, so just trying to set it up now. Only finding 49. Will leave himself 52. Berto, no way home from 166. And struggling to keep his darts straight here. Can't find any big triple there to try and make it a little bit more comfortable. So Rudge, big opportunity here. 52 doesn't want to muck around on this first dart. Wants to just find the big segment. Finds the big 12. Needs to bring it down here. And finds the big double 20. Rudge off to a great start. Low 70s opening leg here for Rudge, and Berto already feeling the heat. Again, Berto needs these points. He needs them if he wants to try and stave off relegation. Now, winning here is not a guarantee for Berto, but it opens up the possibility that he can squeak away from relegation in the final week. Rudge already sitting at 4 points, doing very well to grab that third dart there. Already sitting at 4 points, is clear of the relegation line, but he's currently at risk of being passed this week by, I think, Kerrigan and Berto if he wins this game. So really, both guys looking for a victory here. And Rudge looking for continued success on these segments here, finding triple 20. Obviously didn't like the look of the way that dart went in there. So that's why he went downstairs, but doing very well to push ahead so far. And Berto continuing to struggle to group these darts a little bit low. His darts tend to go just a bit high. Only finding 30 there, so unlucky. And Rudge continuing to try and just keep that motion smooth, try and find these darts clustered in the right spot. Not able to find a good follow off of that 30 from Berto. And so Berto trying to keep it steady, trying to keep it going here. Might need a couple more throws to get this arm in gear because it just doesn't seem to be cooperating. So back to you, Mark Rudge. What can you do? It's a great guide. It needs to bring it down. Can't grab the big ton. We'll walk away with that visit with a steady 60. Berto already at risk here of falling behind if he doesn't find at least one triple. Won't go, so the leg is starting to slip away from Berto unless he can really conjure up something special here in these coming visits. Rudge can more or less just just find 60s every single time and really not be bothered too badly unless Berto can start putting some serious pressure on him. See, this is what I'm talking about. By these darts are just going a little high. I'm not even sure he grabbed a triple there. He does. Top wire, just sneaking that thing just underneath that top wire. But here comes Rudge immediately with the answer. We saw this last leg where Berto was able to find a big triple visit. And Rudge comes right back with an answer of his own. Doing some mental math here. Finds 84. So first down to an out, leaving himself 93. Berto, no out, sitting at 174. Can't grab that 19 switch, so we'll go back upstairs, and he does very well to find that third dart. Good visit there from Berto to salvage what was going to be a messy round. Now Mark Rudge, sitting at 93, taking a little bit of time here. Triple 19 is the recommended way to go here because that will leave him 36. Let's see what he decides to shoot out first. Can't find that trip 19, so leaving himself 86. So trip 18 might stay there and goes to the 20s instead. So doing well to drop his score down, but now the door is open for Berto. Only finding 15, so leaving himself 87 now. Trip 17, potentially to himself something good. Can't quite grab it. Unlucky second dart just above the wire there. Leaving himself 70. Can't grab that 18, trip 18 that he was looking for. So 52 left for Berto Santos, 48 left for Mark Rudge, who did not take very long to get out in the opening leg here. So how many darts is Rudge going to need? 2 darts at it. And both darts going ever so slightly wide there. So tough for Rudge. It looks like that second dart was such a good guide. 2 darts at tops now for Berto, and he nails it, pins it with that second dart. So solid defensive throw for both guys. No breaks so far, so Mark Rudge, and if these holds continue to go the distance, Rudge will be taking this set. Berto needs to find a break here. This opening leg, if he wants to try and put any serious pressure, he will be throwing for next set. And I'm not sure what Berto is trying to do here. Maybe it might have been just that wide of a miss on that opening dart that it was close to the trip 18. Tried to bring it over, but not a great way to start the leg. My goodness. And Rudge continuing to hammer this 20 segment. Solid visit there, firing in a ton. Ending the poll right here. So looks like 50-50 for both Berto and Rudge. Chad is not sure how this is going to go, but Berto doing well to keep that arm in motion, keep that motion smooth, and finding a 60 there. But Rudge, look at this. That first dart, so elegant. Wade finds its way into the middle of that segment, but not able to keep that performance up for the second and third dart, only finding 84. But Berto all the way back on 402 after 2 visits to the board. 86 found for Rudge. Needs to pick up the pace and in a hurry here if he wants any hope of trying to keep this potential break alive. And looks like it's just not going to happen if Rudge can keep finding consistent darts. Again, Rudge near 70 average here. Very impressive from Rudge so far today. Doing very well to grab that third dart. Great correction. What's up, Aaron? Aaron in the chat saying LFG. This is a family-friendly show, so can't say that on the broadcast, but love the enthusiasm. Glad that you're here watching, dude. Appreciate you. And again, Berto just not able to find anything really worthwhile. Rudge not even pressure, doesn't have to worry about being stuck on 159. He can just get rid of the 59, knock his score down to 100. Berto sitting all the way back at 287, so tough darts here, tough leg. Really for Berto, and Rudge eyeballing a ton. How many darts is he going to need to try and mop this up? We'll see. Oof, tough first one there going downstairs. Can't find that correction here, so only 22 scored. Finds the big trip 18. There we go. Rudge sitting with 24 left now. Berto all the way back at 262, not able to find anything here to try and get back to a level game, at least put him within range of an out. But now Mark Rudge, 3 darts at double 12, going across to double 6 now. This can get scary. This can get awkward. And it looks like very smartly here, Rudge goes for the bust. Instead of, messing about with that double 3 basement business, he decides to just restart, let Berto get a little bit closer. And Berto not really doing much to get closer, inching his way forward, while Rudge looks to punch his way out, bringing that ever so close, and he just can't grab it. My goodness. Second and third dart right there. Berto needs to find at least one triple here. Can't do it. Might be 26 found. Bacon and eggs. Not had. Oh, indeed had. 26 found. A cup of coffee, maybe. And Rudge all over this double 12. Not able to find it until the third dart, but doing very well to get the radar readjusted.
Balboni Darts is the name in darts for Central Massachusetts and beyond. From dart sets and boards to accessories and apparel, they're the one-stop shop for any player looking to stock up or upgrade. Whether you're stepping up to the line for the first time or competing for trophies and checks, Balboni Darts is the store that the champion selects.
Hold of throw there, so Berto now a lot of pressure to keep his game steady. Not a spectacular leg from both gentlemen, but for Rudge, it's enough to get the job done, and Berto getting the job done here with the opening round. Big 135, great darts there. Great way to get going, but here comes Rudge with the answer. Might be 2 in there. Oh, my goodness, the eyeballs to the sky. Believe it's a 1-2-1 it is, so both guys all of a sudden finding that extra gear. Starting to drill on this red bit here. Finds it, another ton. Great darts there from Berto Santos. And now Rudge, again under pressure to keep on performing. Not able to grab, so Rudge is the first one to blink, only finding 55. Berto looking to run. If he can keep this pace going, and all of a sudden sloppy darts slowing the motor down of Berto Santos to a crawl. Don't want to be engine braking. You want to be forcing your opponent to keep pace. Oh, my goodness. Rudge going downstairs. Looks like he does fill up that bed. We do see the big 171. My goodness, folks. And Berto Santos looking to keep things going. Can't quite keep that third one elevated, so only finding 81. Rudge, 154 after 3 visits. Rudge looking to close this set out with a vengeance, and he does very well to grab that third dart in that triple 20 segment. This is what I'm talking about, that Rudge has really put in a lot of work these past couple of weeks to find his game, get that arm moving smoothly, but Berto does very well to find the pressure, finding the big ton. 76 left, so Rudge, you almost feel he has to take it out. Finds the first part, and he finds the second part. Rudge, Mark Rudge, wow. Statement made there, 2 darts, clinical take. And Rudge closes the door on Berto. My goodness. So Berto now under immediate pressure here. Again, 2 sets needed to move on. But Rudge playing at a different level tonight. My goodness, folks. Slightly distracted here as I was looking at something on my computer here, but now my attention's back on this game. Berto, hovering just all over that red bit, not able to drop a dart in there, so tough. And now Mark Rudge again. Pretty good opening couple of rounds here from Berto. Rudge has been able to find this red segment, not with complete ease tonight, but certainly the arm motion is looking a lot more fluid, and sometimes that's half the battle, is just keeping the arm moving the way that you want it. Berto not able to drop that dart down. So Rudge looking to now elevate these darts in there, finds one in there, and he can't find that third one, just shy, looks like deflected down. So both guys doing very well to keep even as they race down the scoreboard here. And now Berto, again, this is what I'm saying with the elevated darts. He does very well to group, but he is elevating his darts. He's not finding that midpoint of the segment, dropping them in there. And a spray and pray round here from Mark Rudge. Not a great visit. So opportunity here for Berto to really jump ahead if he can continue to find more of those. Does find two. The line is solid, and Rudge is punished with a big visit there from Berto, who's first down to an out. But here comes the answer from Rudge. Might be two in there. Oh, moves that slightly to the left. So only finding 90. Not able to get himself down to an out, stuck at 180. And Berto working with some time here, but doesn't want to leave this too inflated. There we go. Finding 85, so doing well to drop his score down to 66. Rudge working with 180, can only hope to keep those darts steady and straight, and he does find the 60. Leave himself a Shanghai on these 20s. And Berto Santos, 66 remaining, finds 45 instead. So he has 21 remaining now. 5 maybe. Finds 20, so that is a bust, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunate there from Berto. The muscle memory moving that dart forward. And are we going to see the Shanghai from Rudge? Oh my goodness, double 10 in the weirdest way. Oh, and it doesn't go. Oh, Rudge. He was so focused on keeping that grouping tight on that double 20 that he gets there first. And looks like first part is found for Berto, moving across to double 9. And he goes well outside on that third dart. Unlucky. Had the setup. Third dart, potential to take that leg, but just goes well outside. Back down to double 2. And I believe the score is wrong here. I don't think Berto left himself 9. Correction is made by Rudge, so both guys knew what was going on here. So once more, at double 9 here for Berto, and he just goes on the wrong side of the wire. So unlucky. My goodness, when are the stars going to align for Berto Santos? He has come so close, and he will have more opportunities here as Mark Rudge makes a mess of double 1. Berto electing to split might be the smart way to go about it. And he cannot bring those darts inside, but he does leave himself a more favorable double. Mark Rudge doesn't want to be hanging around in the madhouse for too long, and he does get out in somewhat of a hurry. Took a couple of rounds, about a round and a half there, for Rudge to walk out that door, but he has checked in and checked out.
Since 2014, U.S. Sports and Apparel has been helping teams, companies, and organizations look their best. From embroidered polos to customized uniforms and fan gear, they have the expertise and the people to do it all. Their catalog includes spiritwear, athletic equipment, and promotional items. From mugs and golf balls to jackets and hoodies, everything is branded to your specifications. For gear that works as hard as you do, trust in U.S. Sports and Apparel to get the job done right.
Electing not to get stuck in the madhouse. All roads lead to double 1, and how we dread to walk that path. My goodness, Mark Rudge leading off with a ton, not letting that visit to the madhouse really get into his head. Berto needs to keep these darts straight, can only find a 40 to open up here, so that will just not do. Rudge looking to just do more of the same, really. Again, there hasn't been that much of a hitch in his throw. There hasn't been any weirdness. You've really been able to tell that his motion has been clean. And Berto looking to go downstairs after a stellar crowd on that 20 built up. 99 found there from Berto. Great darts. And Rudge looking like he's going to try and make a small adjustment to try and grab it, but he goes high, elevating those darts onto that 20 segment. And here in the scoring phase, as we get down in the mid, real meat and potatoes of this set here. Again, darts has two primary stages. This is the scoring stage where these guys just try and find those big numbers, big visits, don't have to worry about setting up really until they're around 300, 250. The doubles have been so critical, and Rudge has been able to find his doubles. Berto is able to finally get this scoring machine going. Able to keep the arm steady. Not at an out, though. 162 remaining for Berto Santos. Rudge potentially falling behind here. Only finding 41, so opportunity back in the hands of Berto Santos as he looks to bring this score down. 102 remaining. Pausing on that second throw. Wants to do some math now. Leave himself at least a one-dart double. Again, Nick is in the chat right now. Nick, we all hope that you're feeling better. We all hope that you rest and recover. We can come back next week and kick butt, dude. Stay off that foot. Berto able to find a ton to leave himself 62. Amber in the chat saying, "Let's go, birthday boy," referring to Rudge, who I believe it's his birthday today. I didn't get this guy a balloon, so I feel kind of bad about that right now. Feels bad, man. And Rudge looking to find more of the same there. Might go downstairs. Looks like he is. Only able to find 87. Amber correcting me, saying that his birthday was yesterday, so that makes me feel even worse. 62. And Berto finding 45. Math not adding up, leaving himself 17, so he will have to hit a 1 if he wants to leave himself double 8 here. Berto able to find that once. The double 8 is on. And he pulls it inside. Oh, my goodness. Berto has had so many chances to get out here, and Rudge looking to punish. Needs to find the triple 20. Pulls it well outside into that one segment. So shake of the head tells you all you need to know about how Rudge felt about that visit. Berto Santos working with double 4. Can he get the job done? Needs to drop it a little inside, and he does not. Oh, my goodness, folks. I thought that second dart was in. I was fooled. Oh, my goodness. Rudge coming back, working with 96. I can't believe that dart didn't go. 2 darts at double 18 now for Rudge. Pulls it just underneath. Going across now, double 9. And pulls it just wide. Rudge not happy with how close that those darts came. More chances here for Berto Santos, who has to go down to double 2. Double trouble. One more dart at it. And he pulls it well inside. Going back to the madhouse. Again, checking in here. The madhouse has seen 2 individuals check in, but only 1 check out. And Rudge checks out 18. First dart there. So now Rudge well in command of this game. Berto, no more mistakes allowed here. He is at risk of being dropped in the opening round against Rudge, who's looking to pick up more points and further that gap between himself and the relegation line. Able to get off somewhat decently there with a 55, so both guys working their way down the board here. Not in quick fashion. 2 great guides there for Berto, not able to pull him underneath. Only able to pick up 60. Rudge 446. Might be a great guide there. Can't quite make the micro adjustment in the third dart. Well, just goes camping. Goes off the trail into the woods chasing a bunny. Ends up finding a bear. Very scary. And Berto looking to try and pull those darts back to the path. Can only pick up a 40 there. So both guys meandering in the woods a little bit. And Rudge immediately finding the path as soon as I bring that up. not able to find a big visit, but that ton will do him a ton of favors here. He's now leapfrogged Berto. He's working with 3, 5, 6, and these darts are just not grouping well together. So unfortunate here for Berto. Just not coming together. Rudge, 303, big opportunity to really push this lead. Wants to try and go upstairs. Can't grab the correction, so still opportunities here for Berto to make a game out of this leg. Needs to just find one triple. Not the triple he wanted, only finding 40. Trip 5 will not do. But Rudge really... All right, might be. See, if we were playing football right now, this would be the moment for timeout. Call a timeout. Let the team relax. Let the team reset. Because there's been opportunities from both guys to pick up big points in their rounds, and they have been floundering here. Both guys need to take a little bit of a breather, break, reset the arm, keep 3 darts in the same segment. There's that correction there from Rudge, so great visit there. Sometimes it doesn't have to be a ton plus visit. It just has to be 3 straight darts into a segment. And the reward for your mental game is huge if you can just prove to yourself that you can keep these darts straight. So Rudge 177 now. Breath of fresh air, finds that big triple, goes downstairs to find the 99. Great round there, leaving himself 78, and Berto well behind at 185. Needs a triple, can't grab it. So he will leave himself 125. Rudge, 78 remaining now. Can he get it done here and now? 74 going to trip 14. Only finds the single, so he will leave himself 40. Berto with what seems to be a monumental 125. Finds the first part, and he can't grab the single bull. 62 found, leaves him 63. And he finds 19 there, leaving himself 44. So Rudge, 3 darts, knows that this is a big visit here. Needs to collect himself, keep himself cool and calm. 3 darts at double 20. Goes down to 3 for the correction. Finds it, so 1 dart at double 16 for the game. And the opportunity for Berto to start the comeback begins now. Needs not that. So 44 minus 15. 29 remaining now. Might choose to stay there on the 5 for double 12. Berto needs to get it done here. Can't afford a mistake. Taking some time, resetting his mental game here, taking a breather. Finds 9, so double 10. And he takes it! Berto Santos staves off. Potential defeat there at the hands of Mark Rudge. Pushes it to another leg. Berto digging deep and finding the strength to stay alive here. Great darts there from Berto. And so we begin again. Rudge looking to open up with something big. Can only find 60, but the 3 straight darts is sometimes all you need. Berto just on the wrong side of that wire. I'm trying to make this correction. Looks like he does drill that triple 20 segment, so off to a little bit of a better start here than his compatriot Mark Rudge. And Rudge looking to try and copy Berto and find his way into that triple 20 segment, but can't get it done. Not able to find anything really there, dropping his score down to 398. And Berto looks like a new man here. All of a sudden, these triple 20s are starting to flow easy, just like water. And a ton 40 fired in there from Berto Santos. My goodness. Berto turning on the spigot and letting the points flow. Rudge not able to find anything really to follow. 59's good, but when your opponent's starting to really make a home for themselves on the really critical triple segments of this board. Oh, Caster Curse, 26 found. I think Jeremy Clarkson said it's not speed that kills you, it's suddenly stopping. That will get you every time, and Berto doesn't want to put the brakes on too hard here with the 26. Rudge catching up with the 99, all of a sudden back in front. But here comes Berto with the speed. Are we going to see the 180? No! So close there from Berto, but we do see the big 140. Great round, drops the score down to an out, but all of a sudden, both guys, second dart not in there, but doing very well to find the ton. Leave himself 140, so 117 now for Berto. First dart, a little bit of a flyer. Can't find the second dart. 20 scored, will leave himself 97. Wants trip 19 now. Can't grab it off by a millimeter, so opportunity here for Rudge to end the game again. Potential way out. Potential opening night victory here for Rudge. Can't get it done here. Wants a ton to leave himself double 20, but only able to find 41. So Berto, more chances. 18 found, leaves himself 60. Will have one dart at double 20, and he pulls it low. So drama here in the fourth leg. Mark Rudge, 99 remaining, 80 remaining. Does he go double-double? Oh, my goodness, are we going to see it? Yes, we do see double-double. Oh, so unlucky there from Berto. But Mark Rudge with a showstopper out. 99, 19, double 20. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, the best way to get it done is to have it look damn good. My goodness.
Looking for a way to support the Worcester Premier League directly? Check out our coffee page. Every dollar donated goes right back into the league, helping us cover operations and build a bigger prize pool for the players. Your support makes it possible for us to keep the WPL growing season after season. Once again, your donation helps us keep the competition thriving and the darts flying. Visit our page at coffee.com/WPL darts to make a contribution today.